we're back! We still haven't decided. It's been a full day!
Random.
Just random?
Yeah.
I mean, both are pretty
We'll
horrifying.
leave this up to the gods.
Basically, if you're wondering if you're just coming in now, A, odd choice, and B, it's what's scarier, being tortured with a hammer or being tortured with a sickle? I chose sickle, he chose hammer, so we're just gonna let the computer do it for us.
Let the computer gods decide.
The die is cast!
Apparently it's me.
Alright, so I guess the hammer is more frightening.
Ding dong dong ding. White Claw! Outdoors. You start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Monster drugs. You have no idea how it escalates, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party.
Yeah! We are bringing different energy to this couch. It's a rad party. Wiggity wiggity whack!
Look at me. I'm clearly too cool to give a shit. You gain +2 fun.
Man, your stats are ridiculous right now.
Calculester happily tending to his favorite aloe vera plant. And suddenly... shenanigans!
Oh god, the witches.
The coven folk.
Yep.
A terrible curse has befallen us and we require your aid. Is it sunburn? I bet it's sunburn. I was built to help, literally. I have attempted to diversify in terms of my purpose, but my prime directive remains... As you may know from religiously following our TV tropes page, we are currently engaged in a vicious struggle against the sun itself. I knew it, it's sunburn. The sun is a mighty foe, capable of inflicting tremendous casualties, and we have fallen victim to its wiles. How do I know? Behold! The Coven uncover their shoulders to reveal some particularly vicious sunburns.
I honestly didn't see this coming.
Yeah. And so we've come to you, renowned herbalist, for a balm in our time of need. Let us cut the leaves from your plant, so we might avail ourselves of its healing properties.
No, it's aloe, not avail. I mix it up all the time. Allow me to clarify your intention. Your request that I destroy my favorite aloe vera plant in order to treat your sunburns.
We ask that you make a noble sacrifice to free us from a terrible curse, yes.
Internal conflict detected. I do not error. I do not want to do this thing, but I am too kind to say so. Friend, White Claw, what do I do?
Let's think about this logically. Many people have done terrible things, but no plant has ever committed an act, so isn't this plant worth more than the entirety of monster kind? If you're looking for aloe vera, why don't you just ask Vera, are they related or something? I'm gonna go with the top one because I would never... I don't know.
Just ask Vera!
By the goddess, is it possible? Oh, they're Wiccan too. Were we the villains all along?
I mean... Yeah, Wicca, don't they refer to... I don't even know.
It's a lot to take in, man.
If I respond in the affirmative, will you cease to demand the destruction of my treasured plant, friend?
Yes.
Then yes.
How we lament our debased animal ways. How can we make it up to you, good and pure aloe vera? Shall we weave you a spell? Slay one of your enemies?
I do not see... how that is necessary.
But we must perform a quest to absolve ourselves of guilt. There must be some task we can perform on behalf of your plant friend.
I suppose you could bring me one ice cube, one water. I water my aloe vera by placing an ice cube in the pot, so that the water enters the soil more slowly.
An ice cube, a fitting prize for this most noble of plants. Our only hope is that the precious ice can survive the heated machinations of the vile sun.
Yes, well, good luck.
The Coven rush off to find Ice, happy to be on a mission. Calculus returns back to his planet, happy to not be a part of their mission anymore. For brokering this truce, you gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
What the hell? Look at my stats! Look at my stats!
The bathrooms are outside, apparently.
Huh, yeah, weird. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way.
A little bit extra. A little bit extra, bud.
You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You lose 3 years of life as you end the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway.
That's
meta.
4th wall. Love it.
Hey! Hey, crikes! I didn't expect to see you here. Do you love how... Wait, don't you love how at Spooky High, there's so many friends and you never know who's going to show up to... I'm not reading all of them.
Here's the plan for today, girls.
Ah! It's the Coven! Joy, Hope, and Faith! Really?
Oh,
their names are Joy, Hope, and Faith? Yeah, okay.
You know our names.
Of course! It's so cool. It's so... It's so cool to see you guys. Say the thing! Say the thing!
What thing?
The thing! The thing! You know! The thing! Say it! Say it! Say the thing!
We're here to save the world.
Ah! So great! Remember when I trapped in the totem? Remember that? You guys were all, don't you understand what you brought from the shop? Wait, ah! You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna try doing voices. That wasn't even a good voice to begin with. Don't you understand what you bought from the shop? Your totem is Zagord, ruler of dark realms, an agent of destruction. We must dispose of the totem before the world suffers.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, are you kidding? That was awesome! And then someone stepped in, succeeded, or failed at something. I don't really remember. I've lived through so many events, and things in my life, it's hard to keep them straight. But the point is, it's all fine now, and now we're the same team, and I'm totally ready to join the Coven.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Say cool whip.
Don't get us wrong, it's nice for someone to appreciate how hard we keep the world safe. Work to keep the world safe instead of trying to belittle or sabotage us, but you can't just.
Well, 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 look who it is. We meet again. Did I get all the E's?
I'm not good at math, man.
Dimitri! Oh my god, my ears are bleeding. Who are you? What are you? Why are you? Oh my gosh, I'm a totem. I mean, I was a totem. I was a high school girl. No, I am a high school girl. Sorry, oh gosh. So listen, oh jeez, my voice. I know most people are all about that Dimitri life, where they assume that the reason you often turn to the good side before bad again is because your deep forbidden love for Joy.
Never.
Joy means nothing to me. I feel nothing for her. I feel nothing. Ever. At all. A beautiful manly tear trickles down Dimitri's face as he stares into the distance. Right, yeah, totally. But I've always been rooting for Hometry, as in you're getting together with Hope, and not like Ho-Metry from my fanfic where you're forced to work in a brothel. Excuse me?
The proclivities of the writers of this game are coming forth.
Right? I'm here for one reason only. To take from the Coven their cursed bloodstone. I take no pleasure from seeing their smiling faces, and I will take no sorrow in seeing their corpses. Ah, fine, okay, Coven. How are we going to defeat him?
You're not in the Coven, Zoe. From that point, everything around Dimitri has caught fire somehow, and a deadly glow lights up his dark but very sexy smile. Jesus Christ, this game.
What's up? Wait.
Trying to find a way to get out of this whilst getting Zoe into the Coven.
Okay, let's join the Coven by being like the Coven. We must defeat Dimitri in the classic way. Yelling cliched but powerful heroic one-liners.
We should all lick Dimitri's abs because Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what? I'm already losing this game. I'm gonna go with licking his abs.
Try to tank it. Not so fun.
I will never do it again. I'm sorry, I know I just scrolled through them. I was just kind of like, wow. Not even to save the world?
The Coven says, eyes Dimitri's sex. Oh god.
Sexy, sexy abs.
This fucking game.
All 5 of you rush at Dimitri and begin licking his sexy, sexy abs. Okay, I almost said ass there for a second. I love being part of the Coven.
You're not a part of the Coven.
But I'm saving the... So he starts choking and clutching her throat. The Coven follows suit. Dimitri cackles, sexy, sexy cackle. My abs are not only dusted with a tasteful shimmer, they're dusted with arsenic as well. Why?
Oh, buddy.
Dimitri, how could you? You gotta say your lines, man. Ugh. I knew you would not be able to resist my special one. Our history together, it's too strong. We'll always find each other again. Wait, Dimitri, which Coven member are you talking to? You've just been poisoned. Shouldn't you be begging me for my antidote? Why beg for an antidote when you could beg for spoilers? This is absurd. It's just, it looks like you're looking at all 3, so... Who is the special one?
Tell her nothing, apparently.
Enough of this. I'm taking this bloodstone and returning once more to my dark master. But I leave behind this antidote. My voice just cracked.
He's staying straight, vampire fuckboy.
You may stay up many a night wondering why I kept you alive. Perhaps for some even worse fate. Or perhaps... No, it could never be. You, Zoe, and the Coven take the antidote and survive the arsenic, but the Coven is furious that Dimitri made off with the bloodstone. And Zoe is furious they made her look bad for the Coven. No! Even more furious that she knows Dimitri has a history with at least one Coven member, but she doesn't know which one. She lets out an ear-splitting shriek, but not literally because... You gotta be kidding me. I have -1 fun! Everybody choose something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Fucking herpes.
I was gonna say chlamydia, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Player decide based on how horrible it would be if the selected thing was part of a torture device or a legal punishment.
Chlamydia can be cured.
Yeah, we're gonna go herps.
Herpalurps.
Wow, this has gotten out of hand. White Claw, where are you sitting?
Sit next to my snake broad. No.
Oh no! That's my table!
Yeah,
oh, you jerk!
Sometimes it'd be like that.
That's how it do.
Vera, who is conspicuously cutting up an enormous stack of credit cards and feeding the pieces into her snakes. Zoe is sitting across the table staring intently at Vera and frantically scribbling into a notebook. She's working on her fanfiction. A little privacy, please. This is obviously a business luncheon, which means that it's a write-off. Zoe's longest purple tentacles creep an inch closer to Vera, and then Zoe scoots her whole chair a little closer. Back up, I bite.
Interesting.
Are you even listening to me? This is a life or death situation for you, dork.
Not what I have expected.
Besides my obvious beauty, entrancing charm, and tremendous wealth, what are you looking at?
Oh, it's not obvious?
Zoe flips over her notebook to reveal a massive chart of Vera's snakes and the different ships between them. There are many arrows and symbols and snakes that you're worried she might be summoning some sort of fanfic demon.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Ha! At first I was really into my main chip of front left snake with back center snake. They just have a really natural pairing, you know? But then I started thinking about the rivalry between all three front snakes, and how it could be this kind of triangle rivalry, hate sex kind of thing.
So,
Honestly, that just really got me into questions about the rules of Snakeverse. Like, do they even get married? Can they move positions on the head? Do they have tails that are inside of your head? And
so...
Man, you just have to tell me, how do the snakes poop? I have to know. I love this girl.
That is enough. You are hereby banished from this table. Go shit my snakes from a safe distance before I get a restraining order, you purple disaster. You decide to intervene because 1, you care about your friends. 2, you don't want to see them kill each other. And 3, you've been wondering about the whole snake poop thing yourself.
It is kind of a good question.
I feel like it would all just get consolidated to the host organism.
Yeah, but where does, like, the tube go?
Well, traditionally in a snake, it's toward the back anyways. So, like,
right, but, like, does that mean poop from the snake is going down her esophagus?
It means poop is stored in the cheeks, bud.
Like, pee is stored in the balls. Okay.
Yeah. Vera, maybe knowing the allegiances, preferences, and sentiments of your snake could be the ultimate trick for the silkiest, most dangerous hair ever. So I think I've stumbled on the ultimate Vera shipping chart. Vera's hair and Vera being left alone. I'm gonna go with the top one just because I'm too nice.
I mean, I think that's points for Zoe.
We'll find out. Ah, shit, it is.
You gotta read the... How are you married and I'm single?
I found a woman that lets me keep my weights in my house.
Keeps your what?
My weights.
Oh, weights. You said whites, and I was like, as in, like, your underwear?
Well, like, no, my WIGHTs, whites, like land spirits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly. For example, I could tell you that the snake on your forehead is insecure about its girth and its length, and that makes its poison less deadly, and its relationships less healthy.
I milk my snakes and sell their... For maybe the first time ever, you've made a good point. I milk my snakes and sell their poison, so it'd be great to know which is the most potent and virile. Why did that not get points with her? That's so infuriating.
Right?
I also wanted to hear wear a hat, but my snakes won't sit still and the hat will fall off my head, and that's obviously unacceptable. Zoe gives Vera the full rundown on Serpent Synergy with a little coaching from Zoe. Back center snake works out its insecurity issues with front left snake, and Vera's hair has never looked more emotionally mature.
That's fantastic.
Why did I not get points with her? That's so infuriating.
I want to talk to them.
I hate it.
Okay, wait a minute. We've got Tony the Tiger up there, and the demons over here. I gotta talk to the demons, man.
They're edible.
You would normally choose to sit with Dahlia and the wolf pack during lunch. But right now that they seem to be competing to see who can throw a refrigerator the furthest, their table seems like the safest place to be. Yeah, I would imagine. Oh, come on, that fridge totally would have been the furthest throw yet if it hadn't hit all those kobolds.
It's not my fault you can't aim, and now the fridge has kobold guts all over it. It's too slippery to throw.
If only there was some other way to prove which of us is the biggest, strongest muscles.
You need to work in your group strength, Dahlia. If only someone had some idea for how I could prove once and for all that I am the buffest of all.
If only... Okay, you get it. How can they prove their swollenness to you? You tried lifting weights, you tried lifting refrigerators, but have you tried lifting my spirits? The strongest person is whoever can lift all of their money at once while giving it to me. But spirits aren't like a physical object, bro. That's like trying to lift the concept of buffness itself.
Are you telling me you're too weak to lift the concept of buffness itself?
What? No, we didn't say that. Nobody said that. We could lift LaCroix's spirits for sure. And my sales. But, why don't you go first?
No problem. Prepare to get your soul harvested and then lifted.
You point out that you said spirits, not soul.
The floor is yours, Wolfpack.
Okay, we did a huddle about this, and we think the best way to lift your spirits is to stand on our heads and make fart noises while little elves point at our bellies.
Oh, God.
Damnation.
Why did I not think of that? You win this round, Wolfpack.
Oh my God, this is so random. The only real winner is you, because you get to watch the Wolfpack behave like utter knobs in front of the whole cafeteria.
Hey, you're back in the positive.
Yeah! I'm 3 fun!
Let's trade places. Take your choice out, Robin.
Yeah, we will do this challenge next time in Downtime with Devs.
Die.